All right, my friends, today we're gonna make Christmas card boxes, all right? Winterfest boxes. So you'll be able to make these. You'll need a top. A top is the nicer one that you like, and then the bottom's the not so nice. And then when you're done, you'll be able to do this, okay? So first thing you need are two square pieces of paper. You decide which is the top, which is the bottom, okay? I'm gonna make this one my top. So I'm gonna start with my bottom first. I'm gonna do the bottom first, okay? This is what I wanna see, this side. So you're gonna need a ruler, pencil, and some scissors, possibly scissors, okay? Maybe tape, but we'll try not to use tape. All right, so here's my bottom, but I want this, I want to see this. So I'm going to pick the side I don't like, and I'm going to make an X. I'm going to go from diagonal to, make a diagonal from corner to corner, okay? And there we go. So the key is take your time. Next step is to fold the corners into the center, and then look, you gotta really crease it. Use your ruler if you have to. Boom, like that. And I'm gonna do all four sides, all four corners into the center. Crease it, do it. Again, all four corners. Now we got us a house here, huh? And pull this one in. You guys are gonna be addicted to making these. You're gonna make them. You're gonna use old Christmas cards if you want, okay? You got a top and a bottom, but we'll show you that in a sec. So now you got that done. So now we got a smaller square. And now you got to make the sides of your box. So you got to fold this edge into the center, like that. And you got to crease it, like that. See, boom. Hold it into the center. And you got to do all four sides. So I'm just going to leave this down and then fold this one all the way to the middle. Ooh, that's gonna look nice. Look at those lines. And I gotta crease it. You gotta be strong. You gotta be buff. Okay? And then notice I did two sides. I open it up and now I do the other two sides. Boom. Like that. And then I gotta crease it. And then I gotta crease this side. Get it to the middle, take your time, don't rush this. Crease it. And then, boom, now we got it, okay? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna still finish this. Now, here's the part where you gotta make a couple cuts. So I'm gonna cut here. See that mark right there? And I'm gonna cut here. See that? And then I'm gonna cut here and here. So 4 cuts. So technically this isn't origami because it's cuts. All right? So now you can see me cut here. It's okay to go a little past. Here. Just go a little past. Because you're gonna want this to fold out. Okay? So you cut those two. And then you cut these two. Boom. And boom. Can you guys see those cuts right there? I hope this is working because I'm videoing by myself. There we go. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. So now you got all these flaps, so we got to fold it in so that we can make a box, right? But you don't just do that. I mean, I guess you could tape it. But to make it stay, you gotta pull this tongue out. Then you fold the sides up. Fold that, see that? You see that? What are we gonna do with this tongue? We're gonna go up, up, and over, like that. See that? Did you see that? You might have to push pause and replay a few thousand times. Pull this tongue out, put these flappies in, pull the tongue up, over, and down. And then if you wanted, you could put a little piece of tape right there, but it's okay. If you work it, kind of crease it, hey, that's a pretty nice looking bottom of a box, huh? So that's done, boom. Now for the top of the box. It's gonna slide down over. You gotta do one step different. So make your diagonals. Really, you just need the center of the box. So if you line up the corners, just do a light line because you might not want to see it. Just light, like Bob Ross. Just a light little line here, okay? Okay, so we found the center of the box. So really I didn't have to draw all this line. I really only needed that little bit. So now here's the only difference between the bottom and the top. Don't go all the way to the center. Stay back about that much, 1/4 of an inch or less. See that? It's like a pencil width difference. See that? Pencil. Crease it, all 4 sides. Okay, go into that center, and you stay about a pencil width away. Okay, all 4 sides. All right. Okay, all 4 sides go into the center, and boom. Now you got the top of your box. It's gonna be a little bigger because we didn't go all the way to the center. Don't worry about these corners. So now you take your sides and you fold them into the middle. Take your time, don't rush. Sip on your hot cocos. There's one side into the middle. Now another side into the middle. Boom. Boom. There's 2 sides. I still got 2 more sides. There's 4 sides right on a square. So I open it up and I do the opposite 2 sides. Ugh, you gotta be strong like me. Maybe hire someone tough like me. Just kidding, you're strong too. There you go. Now fold this side in. Boom. And we crease it. Boom. There we go. And you remember the next step? You gotta make 4 cuts, huh? 4 cuts. One here. One right here. And then 2 opposite. So notice you're cutting 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And see how they're opposite. All right. So here we go. Cut here. Cut here. It's not true origami because we're cutting the paper. Cut here. So now you got your 4 cuts, right? Like your cut? Just kidding. Here we go. So now you're gonna pull this. Remember, you gotta build the box, right? You gotta tip it up. You gotta pull this tongue out first. Tip it up. Pull the tongue. Pull that tongue up, over, and down. That's kind of fun, right? Huh? Yep. Nice looking box. Pull that tongue out. Put the sides in. Can y'all see that? and go up, over, and down, and now you're good. See that? You got the top of the box. Let's see if it works. Is it gonna fit? So now you just kind of push those corners in. Ah, look at that. Bigger paper's easier to use, okay? Now, let's say you wanted to use a Christmas card. I'm not gonna do this, but you could do a Christmas card. Obviously this will be the bottom. So you gotta get this to a square. Here's how you get it to a square. You'd probably center this and just lay the cards on opposites. Draw a line. Draw a line. Then you'd cut those lines off. That'd make a square. Then you'd have to take this and lay it on this. Maybe I want this, the believe in the center. Or maybe I want it on the edge, so maybe I'll just go like that. I don't know. So cut that. There's my square. And then I chose to make this centered. And then I do that. Okay. So there you go, my friends. You can make a nice Christmas card box. Still a square. Have to be a square. Thanks for joining us. Hey, send your teacher a picture of your Christmas card box, would you? Just so we can see it. We'd like to see it. Have fun. I hope you make about 500. Thanks, you guys.